Yo, what's up guys? I am Luyanda Leonardo Matthews Lupuana. I'm a visual artist and graphic designer. This is actually my first vlog video. I don't know how to act and how to carry myself when I go about such things. So yeah, I guess we'll grow together, and if you choose to follow my content, and then I guess you will also see the progress. I plan on getting better at this, but for now, let's just kick it off. I'm basically going to be working on a invitation design. I've already designed 2 drafts, and I've got other briefs ready for the day. So yeah, just to kick it off, this is what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna show you some of my screen recordings and some of my actual drafting. So when I'm busy designing something, why does it look like this thing could be tipping? Oh shit. But yeah, pretty much putting together an unconventional vlog style, just making it happen for the sake of making it happen. Because once you have something that you enjoy doing and you start to really find your passion, you never really know how the world is going to receive it until you actually package it and give it out into the world. And just like Jim Carrey said, you need to let the world see you in all of your glory so that you don't have to go invisible or just end up being like every other person. So yeah, I truly believe in just putting out my work, and I guess I'll just see how people receive it. I know I enjoy what I do, and my clients enjoy what I do when it looks right and feels right, and I can reason everything really well. I'm actually a final year graphic design student at Pearson Institute of Higher Education, and I'm finishing my graphic design course this year, and I specialize in multimedia, which is basically 3D animation, 2D animation, web design. We do quite a bit of fine art too in the beginning of our course. We have drawing across all 3 phases. We have drawing and graphic design studio, which is pretty much print media, advertising, and just getting to understand the Adobe software, the Creative Suite and Creative Cloud a lot better. So yeah, what I will be working on today is a software called Photoshop. Let me just get Photoshop out in here. So yeah, I'm going to be designing these layouts on Photoshop, which I find most comfortable. A lot of people would go to InDesign or Illustrator, and I guess it just depends on your workflow and how you feel about things. I personally prefer Photoshop because I feel like everything is it's easier to manipulate images, and it's a lot more versatile in a way when it comes to what I'm doing right now. When it comes to illustrations or logo designs, I do prefer Illustrator. And then yeah, we'll go through the different softwares, and I'll let you know what I use them for and why I feel they're a certain way. If you have anything to add, please do share. And yeah, let's get it started, man. Shit, let me not talk for too long. So as I work, I normally just listen to some of other entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs. Someone who knows how to say that word. Shit, please help me. I listen to a lot of their success stories, how they've done things, and just what tips and insights they have to share with upcoming entrepreneurs and upcoming creatives. I really believe in working for yourself, and even if it's not your full-time thing, but you need to have some kind of income that is on the side that actually works around what you feel like you are about, works around your personality, works around what you enjoy doing. If, let's say, you weren't getting paid for it ever, if money was not a thing and any job didn't pay, what would you be doing? You see that thing? You just try and find a way, a means of making some kind of income through it. And to me, I like creating stuff. I really enjoy creating things, showing it to people and getting that review and just getting that kind of reaction from them. I think I'm actually supposed to be going to church in a few minutes, but yeah, I've got commitments right now, and Jah is all around us. So yeah, I will be speaking to my creator as I work. I've got like affirmations that I just say to myself. So Yeah, man. I'm gonna be watching some of Gary Vaynerchuk off of his YouTube channel. He's very insightful, so yeah, let me just get on with this and stop boring you, Shane. So basically, yeah, let's listen to some Gary V. I think I've seen this one already. Well, let me listen nevertheless. So basically, when I'm busy like on my creative process, right, when I'm putting stuff together, let's say a design, right, I begin with figuring out what exactly the brief is about. That's the first thing I do. I ask questions, or I like to know from the client what exactly they're looking to establish with this specific brief or this particular design, what message they look to communicate, and what feel would they like it to have, like appearance, what emotions would you like it to evoke. So I just try to ask as much questions as I can regarding the brief. From there, I basically draft down everything out of my own head and just try to exhaust my own first impression ideas. I guess that's what I can call it. So I just try to get all those ideas out and draw them, and just sketch up as much as I can. And then from there, I would then take it to a research phase, where then I'd go into an extensive research phase where I'm studying what other people have done with similar briefs, what exactly the brief is about in terms of like on a global scale, right? Let's say with an invitation, what other businesses have as expectations for a invitation, how best to execute this thing, and just to see what other the lens that I can go to in terms of designing this and how long it should take me. And then also I collect reference. In that same research process, I collect a lot of reference images and just try to get a lot of inspiration. And I gather inspiration from a bunch of different things and a bunch of different platforms. But yeah, the main ones I would have to say, just Google searching, Pinterest. Google normally links you to Pinterest either ways, and I don't really go on Behance that much yet, but I think it will be somewhere I go to for inspiration. Tumblr I really do enjoy for that, just motivations for life, just to always keep me on a standard, everything I do, and I feel like, yeah, I need to keep it onto the standard, because Tumblr's images and Instagram's images and Facebook's images all vary in quality and just the kind of filters that they use and how they present their work. So Tumblr to me is like way up there, so I really try to keep my work on that Tumblr standard, but just being able to cater to everybody also. And yeah, so that is my creative process. Yeah, after getting all the references, I now start sketching from those references, also considering my previous designs, the ones that I used out of my own head, and then I just try to find like a meeting point, a way that they can work together. And I think this might just be like a consultational session at first. Hey, actually, this will be, I guess, an intro video, and then we can move on to the actual design work. Shit, I didn't know I knew so much. But yeah, so basically, once I've got my sketches down, these are now low fidelity wireframes, that's what they'd be called. And it's pretty much stuff like this. This is kind of a low fidelity, it's just like blocks to say this is where the logo will go, this is where the image holder is, my footer will be there, and I just basically draw little blocks to break apart my layout and then just understand how I'm going to work around it. It's helped me quite a lot actually doing these low fidelity wireframes, because then when I get onto the PC, I don't spend so much time working on a concept, and then because once you go digital, right, it is quite time consuming if you want to design something digitally and then be like, no, I don't like this design, and then start something else. That's gonna really screw you up in the process. So especially time-wise. So I'd recommend working on a wireframe, like on pencil or pen or paper. Yeah, pen on paper, pencil. Yeah. And then that will actually help you better understand what you're doing. It'll once you get like a final layout or concept from paper, once you go onto the PSD or whatever software that you're working on, you'll actually be like, okay, this is what I have to achieve instead of, what could I possibly do now? This isn't working out, what's next? And then you're just clicking about and wasting your own time when you could be finished with that brief and probably doing like more edits or final touches that could enhance the quality of your work or the final product. Instead, you're still busy moving from draft to draft, and that was one challenge I came across starting out as a freelancer and then working on more briefs, and then I realized, I need to figure out how to manage my time. Now I've got like a super formula which I haven't started implementing yet, but I think I'll share it sometime soon. So that is basically what I do. And then, I gather all the relevant images. I get my images from either the client if they want to use specific images, or I get images from the internet. I find a way, I make it work. Whether it's a stock image or something, I make it work. I haven't yet subscribed to any stock image websites, but I think I really should. Hey? I just don't want to be charged for images. It's really unnecessary, I feel. I mean, like J. Cole said, you were inspired by the world, so let the world be inspired by you. Sure, if you have clients, sell your work to your clients, but if you're going to put on the internet, if you're a graphic designer, if there's a graphic designer who really needs that image, I think they'll make a plan to get that image. So, I gather my images from wherever is necessary based on the specific brief. And so this is the first brief that I'm working on right now. This is the, I don't know what GAP stands for, but it's the GAP Awards 2017 awards ceremony, and these are the 2 drafts I did. I'm not too happy with them yet, but I think I'll get there and just work around them more as I refine them. I think that will just be in the next video. For now, let's see what we can upload. This is a good start. Assay. So Leo basically is a young South African graphic designer. I'm studying graphic design, doing my final year. It's been like a roller coaster of a ride, but coming to my final year, I've really come to understand what the industry is, and I think it's very new to South Africans, or just African kids actually, because commercially and in terms of development, our continent and our industries are not that ahead or that advanced, so everything is just like almost catching up. So we really the generation that's actually getting to understand this firsthand, and then from now on I think we'll be a lot more aware of what this industry entails. But I'm a young South African graphic designer, and I'm a visual artist by heart, by nature. I started off drawing little cars and Dragon Ball Z figures, and just those mom, dad inside a house. I mean, just those little drawings in school. When I'd be writing exams in primary school and in high school actually, I would write my exam and I'd finish it, and then I just find myself doing either like some doodles on the back of my exam paper, or just be sketching some graffiti, something that I feel like is who I am. I'm done with all the stuff that I had to do, and now I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm just there like doodling stuff. I thought I'd actually get extra marks, but no, I guess that didn't work out. So I was hoping that it would, like I said, I thought that if I was like drawing something really epic on the back of my exam script, the lecturers or teachers would be like, damn, this kid is good. We need to grade him a little bit more, man. Even though he's not so good at maths, I see where his vision is. But it definitely didn't go that way, and I think everything happens for a reason, and our actions, every action we do take is in some way or another leading us to a destination. We kind of decide what that destination is by the manner of the actions we take. And so I feel like taking those small decisions when I was younger, just sketching, doodling, it helped me just realize something about myself, that I do enjoy getting an empty canvas and designing something and just doodling something, creating something, which kind of, in a way, yo, how's it, man? Yo. Yo, yeah, it's my church peeps. So basically, I relate that empty canvas to life now, after really gaining a perspective from reading a number of books, which a very, very special human being recommended to me. This is the current book I'm reading, The Power of the Subconscious, and it's by Dr. Joseph Murphy, I believe. Yeah, Dr. Joseph Murphy. Just reading the books have kind of gave me a better understanding of myself, understanding of life, and just how we fit into the scheme of things. I wouldn't say I've got it all figured out or I'm perfect in any way. I've made my fair share of mistakes or decisions that have brought me to learn certain things and reach certain points in my life. So yeah, from reading now, I've really come to understand that every decision we make is in some way or another building us. So once we really acknowledge that and don't do things or say things without thought or consideration, then we can actually start basically seeing our futures. If you have a dream, you see your future, you see your life, and you start aligning every decision you make, every action, every circumstance, and how you react to every obstacle or circumstance to align yourself with whatever your goal is and your ambition or your whatever you feel like who you are, the person that you are. Align every decision with that being. So I should probably go to church. Yeah, but that is what I think really helped me when I came from school. When I was drawing, it helped me be a creative person, and like I said, I see life in a way kind of like an empty canvas, or whatever obstacle that you come across. This is like that empty canvas, and what you get from it, a lot of people will be like, damn, there's nothing on here, so my life is just blank, there's no direction, it's this big wall in front of me that I can't get over. But when you're actually an artist or somebody who just enjoys creating, I think this is why I call my channel Creative Advantage, because we see opportunity in any obstacle, in any challenge. We just see opportunity and not really problems or some setbacks. Yeah, it's just something to test you. So when you get this empty canvas, you're just like, wow, I could maybe fold this and make some origami, or I could sketch something to make it really cool. I could draw a car that I can play around with and drive around. I could create characters and cut them out. Dude, you can literally do anything with a piece of canvas or a piece of paper. And that is life. That is pretty much life to me. So whatever obstacle I'm faced with, I feel like there's opportunity in all of it. And I don't let anything set me back, because I've had that mindset already where I just would see such a huge obstacle in front of me and think, this is the end. Man, if this doesn't take me, something will. But yeah, I think just to have kept a good mindset and to have maintained some hunger for growth, basically. Yeah, so it's pretty creepy vlogging for the first time actually, because out here self-conscious thinking, hey, what are the people out here thinking? But yeah, no, I think it's reading and just meeting people and really allowing myself to be enlightened has helped me gain a much better outlook on life, and just helped me perceive every obstacle, every circumstance in a better light. So this is why I've named myself, or rather people have named me Leo because of Leonardo. So I've broken down that Leo into live every day optimistically. So yeah, that is my manner for life, and I've got my affirmations which align with that. So yeah, I've just come to really make that mindset something permanent in my life. So I'm basically freestyling here. I'm just letting you all know that who I am, what I stand for, and what I actually do on a daily basis. I'm hoping to just get you all in and more involved in what I do, and you can maybe share with me what you guys are about, because we're in a global community now. Internet has connected us all, and I feel that There's no point in just keeping to our little circles, our little groups, when there are like-minded people all over the world. I mean, we are all in this together. Otherwise, we'd have all been born into our separate worlds if we weren't meant to connect. Don't you think? So the fact that there's 7 billions plus of us, and there have been billions before us, I think it's a very good thing. I think it's for good cause, and if we try to recognize that, we can make better decisions with our lives. So yeah, that is me, LEO, living every day optimistically, signing out. I think I need like a signing out thing. I need to be like, live every day optimistically. Yeah. Hashtag Leo made it. So that is my word for the day and my insights on who I am and what it is to be a creative and what advantage we have in this industry and in life, actually. Shit. So this is Leo Lupuana signing